I'm Shotgun Tom Kelly, president of the Pacific Pioneer Broadcasters, Hollywood Media Professionals, and we've been honoring people in the entertainment world since 1966. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to go back into our archives, and we're going to show you some of the people that we've honored from the past. Now, here's episode number 2 of our tribute to the talented impressionist and voice actor Rich Little. Today, we're going to hear the words of actor and stand-up comedian Tom Dreesen. I remember when he used to warm up the audience for Frank Sinatra. Let's sit back and enjoy.
First time I met Rich Little, he told me many years ago, he said, "Tom, you're going to have to become a good kisser." I've seen your act, and you're going to have to kiss a lot of ass. But I'm happy to be here. It's safe to say this is not a career move for me, but I'm happy to be here. Rich Little, I've been a fan for years. Some of you may know he grew up in Ottawa, Ontario. He left Ottawa when he was 28 years old because he wanted to finish high school. Like me, he grew up very poor. Rich's mom used to buy discount clothing. I don't know if you know what I'm talking about, rejects. Like she'd buy him these reject pants with the zipper on the side and a pocket in the front. One day, Rich got arrested looking for change. But of all the impressions he does, and he does all these exciting people, but he truly, in real life, if you know Rich, he's not Mr. Excitement off stage. You know, he's not Mr. Excitement. Rich's idea of a good time is to sit on a toilet seat till his legs go numb. He's got a slight ego, as we all do in show business. One of his ex-wives told me that during sex, he liked to holler out his own name. The first time I met Rich really was on The Tonight Show. And now I'll get into the serious side, but I had done I was doing all the shows as Rich and everybody here in the dais. I was doing the, Dean Martin roast, and I was doing Dinah Shore, Merv Griffin, Mike Douglas, Johnny Carson, and Hollywood Squares. And Rich was on all these shows, but we were never on the same shows together. But I was a fan. I was always a fan of his. And now I get a call one night, Freddie DeCorva said, Rich is guest hosting. Would you do the Tonight Show with Rich? I said, oh yeah, because I was so sure that I was so much aware of his work that I was sure he was aware of mine. And this would be my first opportunity to meet him. And this is a true story. I left the makeup room and I go up to my dressing room and they bring me down to the green room and Rich is in his monologue. And at the end, he starts naming who the guests are going to be on the show. And he said, and we're happy to bring on comedian Tom Dreesen. That's when I became aware that Rich wasn't that aware of my career, But in all seriousness, my mother had a plaque in the kitchen when I was growing up. It said, the talent you have is God's gift to you. But what you do with that talent is your gift to God. And your gift to God, if you have a God-given gift, and obviously Rich Little had a God-given gift of impressions, but your gift back is to take that gift to its absolute maximum. How far can you take that gift that you were given? Can you develop it and take it to the maximum? And I dare say that I know of no one who took their profession as far as Rich Little has with the gift that he has. And I say that with all due respect. I've known a lot of impressions. I mean, from Frank Gorshin, Frank Welker, Marilyn Michaels, Charlie Callis, and of course my dear friend Fred Travellina. But if you went anywhere in America today and name any profession, I don't care what profession you name baseball, football, basketball, hockey, politics, military, astronauts, whatever if you name that profession, most people would name 4 or 5 or 10 people in their lifetime from that profession. It's very subjective, but they would name someone. But if you say anywhere in America, impressionist, they say one name, Rich Little. Rich Little. Except for our millennials who don't even know who their parents are anymore, but But I close with this. I said to a young millennial a while back at the Laugh Factory, there was some young kids out in front, and there was a kid who said he wanted to become an impressionist. And I mentioned Rich Little. And it was her boyfriend. And she said to me, Rich Little. I said, yes, Rich Little. Do you know who Rich Little is? She said, was he a president? And I said to her, he was many presidents. Rich Little.
Thanks for joining us. You know, I can already feel the excitement building for our next Hollywood Media Professional Celebrity Showcase.